What's up, reprobates? I'm out here at the Cricket Wireless store. Let me get this white Mexican heathen. See, can I get up here? Well, I can record anyway. I got a right to record. I'm gonna record this ghost-looking girl, looking like a ghost. Then I'll tell you what's going on. That's why I do not stand by that DACA. There she go right there looking like a ghost. That's why I'm not standing damn DACA. I'm not standing by. Get these great value racism. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. White girl basically just treated me shit as hell. Well, excuse my language. Just treated me bad as hell. I ain't doing nothing but trying to make a payment on my phone. They hate to see you come, but this ain't the reason usually why I come to. I used to go to the one uptown, but I was close to this one. I just wanted to get my phone situation together, but this is a great time to make a video for you reprobates on DACA. Like, as I said, get them on out of there. Danny B used to tell us when I used to go out like that in Nikki's Lounge back home in NC. Let them on in. They should love to see me come in the club. Let them on in. Let them announce. Let them on in. Let them on in. Let them on in, man. Get them on out of here is what I say, man. Get these reprobate people out of here. Girl ought to look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Looking like she about dead, pale as hell, whiter than that brick up there. She whiter than the lightest brick up there. Looking crazy as hell. Get them on out of here, man. She probably supposed to be over here illegally or is over here legally, but the thing with DACA, like I was telling the guy at work, cause I was talking about it at work, it was on the, a lot of people don't know what it is, but it's for the Mexican immigrants who were been over here since they were little kids and toddlers and stuff like that. And they are trying to stay over here. It's time for them to go, pretty much. But seriously though, like they're trying to stay over here because they pretty much were born. No, they weren't born over here, but they've been over here since they were little kids, little toddlers. If you watch the news, it's big here in Mexico. It's big. I mean, I'm sorry, in Texas. I'm sorry, in Texas. We're not far from Mexico, of course, but yeah, it's big here in Texas. A lot of the younger kids here or whatever, or the young adults, or some of them are in their middle age, but they would never, in their middle ages, as far as age group, but they would never, they're illegal immigrants for the most part. I can't, as a loss for words, but in a nutshell, they're illegal immigrants. They were never nationalized to the United States legally. But they just was over here as young children as illegal immigrants. So, and now it's time for them to go. They need to get on out of here. But I ought to go back in there looking like Witch Hazel, just as white. She white as that backdrop behind her with the phones on it. But I usually don't come here anyway because they real bad here about that. Like, so the Mexicans run the phone game, and when they see anybody that's not Mexican, you know. When they see anybody that's not Mexican, that's how they act. Even if the one down the street that's further in the hood, I had to stop going to that one. Because when you try to make payment plans and do little things that they could do, for example, they could call the provider, your cell phone provider, and they won't have to go through a prompt because it's a direct line from them to the store, as any retail phone store would do. And they'll make you try to go through the prompts and all that versus just calling the people. When they Mexican people come in there, they don't do them like that. So I just go to the one up north with the Mexican people, with a Mexican girl, and they Mexican there too, and a Hindu guy. And they be like, just come there because they were like, they act like that. They be like, why? I'm like, I don't know, but they know why. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the most hated tribe of Judah. I'm from the tribe of Judah. That's why they treat me like that, but I embrace that. Because Esau's time is up. But getting back to whited out people, also if you look on the world, I don't know if it's world news, but it's definitely local news here. With some Mexican people right there. It's definitely local news here. She's a little funny built. It might be from Dwarfs. Ain't no bad looking people though, but they're Gentile. They're Gentiles. They're Gentile girls. But anyway, they be real diverse out here. I get into that in another video, but I get into the white Cubans here. They're downtown protesting for what's going on in the nation of Cuba. And these people look just as white as that girl I just recorded on my some more Mexican people. This is Mexi line. I call it Mexi line. But just as white as that stone brick talking about the Cuban. But we all know, people that's, you know, in the know, we all know that the world is being whited out and attempts to being whited out as prophesized. But those people are just as white as this snow bunny looking girl in here. Nasty attitude. I hope you on the DACA. I hope you on the DACA waiting list. Get him out of here. Fuck DACA. Get him out of here. This is Spank too, the Spank and Dawson, man. The full-blown human, man. I say get them out of here, man. They the worst. Then they went to dress and be just like y'all. I told y'all another video how the younger ones. I'm in my work apparel now. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got it done the job. You know what I'm saying? Getting monies, and they got a nerve how their little grandchildren, little snot-nosed kids and stuff will stop to see what you got on. Now they be up on your apparel, and just like my man was telling me on the lesson this weekend on TCA. But TCA, yeah, it's something I already knew, man. Yeah, man, we come from royalty, so we like the nicer things. Just that people go overboard with the sin of it, you know, and as part of our curse, they get materialistic. But you know, people like myself, young black men who are still fairly young and stuff like that, and even the younger ones, and even the older ones, come. I got my jewelry game from my granddaddy. A guy used to hate me. Hey, I was in my late 20s then. They couldn't afford the jewelry I was wearing and stuff like that. Man, you still wearing jewelry? I said, man, I get it from my granddaddy. But be that as it may, you know, the tribe of Judah, we are from royalty, so we always like the nicer things in life. You know what I'm saying? Most of us. But I just don't do the Jordans and stuff like that. I got a video about the AD Jordans on my channel when I was talking about the Anthony Davis Jordans I had purchased for my son at the beginning of this school year, or was the last school year? I think it was the beginning of this school year. No, this school year hasn't started yet. It had to been last school year, last summer, around this time. And stuff like that. But I wouldn't buy a pair of Jordans. I haven't bought Jordans yet. I used to buy them as a young hustler, you know what I'm saying, when I was getting monies like that. You know what I'm saying, every now and then. But I've never been a fan of Michael Jordan. But not to get off the subject, but yeah, man, they ain't nothing but great value white supremacists. Most of them are essentially white, like Casper, the friendly Mexican ghost that I just filmed. I might go film her again. So nasty, man. Don't be hating on me. Come from the tribe of Judah. You all know that you come from Christopher Columbus. I come from Judah. You come from Christopher Columbus. Don't get mad at me. Now y'all are down with Esau. Esau's time is up, and everybody wants to get mad. I flipped on them another time I came here, told them about their origins and their little Virgin Mary chains they had on and stuff like that. I told them that their Klux Klan was the Texas Rangers. I didn't lie. On nothing I said, I didn't lie. I went that American Airlines up there. It's hard to see, but I can see it. But I don't think that's American Airlines. They so racist too. Everybody's so racist because their time is up. Your time is up. I'm from the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? There's more to it than that, than knowing where you from. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know what I'm saying? We got to get to where we got to be, and we got to, you know, get the knowledge while it's available, and find out what we got in this downtrodden situation, to where you can't even hardly pay your phone bill without dealing with racism. But I made it service me. I want. I mean, because I dealt in customer service, and I know you're supposed to tell me everything, every date, everything I want to know. Don't tell me 7 days or 14 days. I want to know the date. It's in your database, so I could take a mental memo of that, and I know what my bill is doing the next one. But yeah, get them out of here. I can't stress that enough. Get them out of here. You don't supposed to be over here. Get them out of here. Jim Crow Joe trying to book by DACA by appealing it. Him and I guess his rowdy bunch down there in the Kamala and them, they rowdy bunch down there in the White House. But they might not be able to do it, but they just doing it for votes. Everything's all for votes. Like my man Philip Scott said, y'all Negroes went and voted for Jim Crow Joe and had a plantation jubilee. Shout out to, shout out to the African Diaspora Channel and Philip Scott and Dimitri K and all them. You know what I'm saying? They cool people. Cool people. You got one up there, a newbie up there. She's a lawyer. I don't think I'm gonna be subscribed to her channel. She talking about the LGBTQ too much, man. I'm not studying the LGBTQ queer people like that because that's a part of the curse too. That's a part of I can't even get no rights. You got to be gay and all that shit to get some damn rights around here, man. I ain't studying that shit. Everybody always got to bring her. Had to have somebody get her out of here. She pretty though. Hey, get her out of here though. She up there talking about Theodore Roosevelt. Then she ended up talking about trying to throw in her little fist for the LGBTQ community on the low key, saying like, I guess she was saying that if you represent that, then it's like she said she used an example and used the LGBTQ people as an example, and then I didn't like that. You messed up your whole little program. But I guess it was for like saying that Theodore Roosevelt, which everything was actual factual about it. He wasn't with equality, and he had black friends, but undercover. But when it was found out, he would let any black relations go and didn't do anything for black people. But he spoke out for it, but never stood for it. And then when it got too hot for him, he would just drop the whole campaign of that altogether. But I guess she was using the LGBTQ community as saying like, she was like, it's just like the if you're in the LGBTQ community, but you won't stand by the community, and some type of queer type example she made, and just throw her little fist in there for that. You know what I'm saying? That's like that Lamont dude. I heard the malice and heinous stuff he said about Miss Crescent Scott, if I said her name right, who always knows her truth, and she talked about the defeminizing of the black man so many years ago when she was a beautiful young lady, and she always was beautiful anyway, even at her elderly age. But he had so much to, I think his name is Mark Lamont. He had so much to say about her. I just found that out, and they need to get that coon buffoon off of that BNC channel. But I unsubscribe for that anyway, because that's not even by black people. It's nothing for black people by black people anymore. So that's crazy. But I think the same guy that owns the or co-owns or has so much stake in the San Antonio Spurs. I'm not too sure. Not too sure about that. Not too sure about that. But yeah, man, get them on out of here, man. I'm not in. I didn't have no fist in the presidential election. I didn't vote for Kamala or Jim Crow Joe. Kamala ain't. She ain't worth two wood niggas in a bucket of piss either. She ain't worth two wood niggas in the bucket of piss either. All them brothers she got locked up down there, out there in California, or whatever. And the guy was fishing for an apology, man. Just take your 9 mil and stuff like that and go ahead, because that girl ain't gonna apologize to you. She let a terrorist come to her executive mansion with so much artillery and nothing, and they swept it right under the rug. Couldn't have been black though. Swept that right under the rug. She was talking about it ain't racism either. It's a good video if y'all catch it on the Redirect channel, and it talks about, it's an Indian news reporter analyst, and she's talking about how America should be the last one to try to tell people how to run their country as far as public relations